And I knew the thing that would make that CV stick out at the top of the pile to whichever men were reading it was, oh, she's pretty. I've always been quite good at playing the system. I'm quite pragmatic and I'm quite realistic about things. And I was at LSE and I knew at that point I was likely to go into finance, right? And I knew, I mean, we don't need to beat around the bush. It's a very misogynistic industry, finance. It really is. It's very male dominated. And I think to pretend that it isn't is just naive. So I knew that I was going to be going into finance, and I knew that it was, even as an LSE grad, you know, with a straight A-star track record, it was still going to be really competitive getting these jobs. And I knew the thing that would make that CV stick out at the top of the pile to whichever men were reading it was, oh, she's pretty, which is really bad. And it's a very anti-feminist thing to say, but I knew that would get me to the top of the list. And so I played the system, which is probably quite an awful thing to say because it's not what you should say.
It's an honest thing to say.
It's an honest thing to say.